Told you I'd make a movie someday. Huh?
Oh my god.
Well, if you're watching this tape, it means, as I feared, I did not survive these killings here at Windsor College. The reason I am here is to help you so that my death will not be in vain. That my life's work will help save some other poor soul from getting mutilated. There are a few things that you gotta remember. Is this simply another sequel? Well, if it is, the same rules apply. But if you find yourself dealing with an unexpected backstory, then the sequel rules do not apply. Because you are not dealing with a sequel. You are dealing with the concluding chapter of a trilogy. And it is a force to be reckoned with. Because true trilogies are all about going back to the beginning and discovering something that wasn't true from the get-go. Here are some super trilogy rules. 1, you got a killer who's going to be superhuman. Stabbing him won't work. Shooting him won't work. Number 2, anyone, including the main character, can die. This means you, Sid. I'm sorry. Number 3, the past will come back to bite you in the ass. So in closing, let me say, good luck, Godspeed, and for some of you, I'll see you soon.
What's up, everybody? Hope you guys had a great day. So, if you've been keeping up with my channel, you'll see that I have done my reviews for the original Scream and Scream 2. So now I want to give you guys my thoughts on probably what's the most divisive of entry in the Scream franchise and what I would call the black sheep of the series, and that is Scream 3. And so basically we're basically moving from Woodsboro to Los Angeles, where they are making Stab 3, which is a movie that's really just a return to Woodsboro, and you have these actors and actresses who are actually portraying, our favorite characters, and apparently the Ghostface killer is now returning to the set of Stab 3 and is killing off, beginning to kill off anyone that's involved with it. So we find Sidney, and meanwhile Sidney is isolated in a cabin in the middle of nowhere, hoping that Ghostface won't find her. But she receives a call from Ghostface. So feeling like she's not safe, feeling like she's not going to be any safer there than she would be anywhere else, she decides to go to Los Angeles, where she finds Dewey and Gail there. And she figures, well, if I'm with people that I know, I feel like I'll be a little bit safer anyway. So yeah, Scream 3, I mean, it features, like I said, a returning cast of Neve Campbell and David Arquette and Courtney Cox. We also got some new faces, which much like the original and Scream 2. We got some new faces and new cast. We got Parker Posey, you got Jenny McCarthy, you got Dionne Richmond, you got Matt Kiesler, you got Emily Mortimer, you got Patrick Warburton, Scott Foley, and also you got Lance Hendrickson as well. And then you have a cameo appearance from Jamie Kennedy, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, Scream 3, it seems to get kind of a bad rap, which I understand it. And people think it is the weakest in the series. I have to agree it is for a few reasons. But first, let me get to what I like about it. First of all, the returning cast. I mean, Neve Campbell, David Arquette, and Courtney Cox. They're great, as usual. I like of the new cast, really, the only ones I really I thought was kind of cool, I thought was interesting, was Parker Posey. Parker Posey I thought was really good as he's playing Gail Weathers. Her little mockery, towards Gail and everything, and trying to be like her and everything, but Gail's like really annoyed by it and everything. I think she's just a cheap imitation. So it's pretty funny, and that's part of what my negative is. And then the kills are okay. I mean, they're not anything original, but they're not boring either. Patrick Dempsey, I thought he was kind of cool. He plays a cop in this movie. I thought it was different to see him play a more serious role versus like his late '80s and early '90s movies where he played in comedies and stuff. So yeah, I think one of my biggest one of my issues for this movie is that it kind of leans too much into the campiness. There's just a little bit too much humor that doesn't really balance out very well with the supposed scares. Um, it's just there's just too much. It's just what made Scream and Scream 2 really good is that the humor was kind of subtle. It was hinted at. It wasn't like in your face, like trying to be funny. It was just kind of natural. Scream 3, it was just trying to go a little bit overboard with it. But yeah, my biggest issue with this movie, which I think might be different for somebody. I know there's people that actually didn't care that they liked it. But for me, I think my biggest issue is the weak motive and the Ghostface reveal. I think that, not that I have anything against this character, but I think this person's motivations were just really, really weak. I'm not gonna spoil it or anything if you haven't seen it. I know a lot of people have seen it, but I'm gonna do you all a favor and not spoil it. But yeah, it just I didn't care for it because it made me feel like the people that you killed beforehand. It made me think, why did you kill these people that had nothing to do with this motive that you just revealed? It's one thing if you're gonna kill them because of this movie. But the movie has nothing to do with his motivation, so why would you kill all these innocent people or allegedly innocent people for no reason? But whatever. It just it just kind of the whole thing kind of undermined it. And another thing that really bothered me is the bulletproof vest. This Ghostface used the bulletproof vest to protect himself, keep him from being shot. Okay, we had 4 of the Ghostfaces in the first and the second one that did not use a bulletproof vest. That shows how confident they were in trying to confident they were, and not dying and everything. Why would you use a bulletproof vest? It really undermines, the spirit of what Ghostface is supposed to be. Ghostface is supposed to be unstoppable, but you don't use a bulletproof vest to prove that. But anyway, yeah. Is Scream 3 terrible? No, it's not bad. It's definitely a watchable entry. I love the entire franchise so far. I'm really excited for Scream 6. I'll watch Scream 3 any day of the week. It's not a bad movie. It's not hard to watch. It's just, as structurally, it's just the weakest of the franchise. Period. But yeah, I like Scream 3. Do I love it? No. Do I love it as much as the first 2, or like it as much as the first 2? No. Do I like it better than these last 2 we've had? Absolutely not. But it's like I said, if on my, you'll see in my ranking, it's probably going to be at the bottom of my ranking. But anyway, that's my thoughts on Scream 3. What are your thoughts on it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or did you just not like it? What did you like about it? Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest. Keep an eye out for my Scream 4 review. I'll have out to you really, really soon. Also, don't forget to check out my Cocaine Bear review that I did last night. If you've seen it, that movie is absolutely hilarious. I gave it a glowing review, 4 stars out of 5 on my Letterboxd. I'm going to give Scream 3, I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 on my Letterboxd. But yeah, I love you guys. You guys are the greatest, and I will see you in the next one.